Hey everybody, it's Eric from the MMG. Welcome to our channel. We are a group of adult gamers who have lives and jobs, but also time for our favorite hobby, video gaming. Today I'm playing Skull and Bones. Season 2 has just hit. If you wasn't aware, I was a big fan of Skull and Bones at release. I played hundreds of hours of it. Really like the game a lot. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I don't think it's got a fair shake. A lot of people just kind of disregard it. But I have great news. If you have not played it, or if you want to check out the new Season 2, it is going free to play for an entire week starting on the 30th. You can get back in, check it out, and have some fun. And if you really give it a chance, figure out the mechanics, I think you're going to really enjoy it just as much as me and the rest of my crew have. Alright, we're going to do a quick look at what Season 2 has changed, what it offers. Obviously, there's a whole new villain. The Chorus Twins are in the main villain spotlight, and a new battle pass. There's time trials here, which are kind of cool if you like to race. That's what these are all based off of. There's missions. There's a whole leadership board. Let me go show that to you real quick. You need to go to the shipwright. Make sure you do that if you are just getting back in for Season 2. Because one of the things that I haven't mentioned yet that's probably the biggest and most impactful for people is you can do ship upgrades now. And you might ask, well, what is that? Well, let's take a look at it real quick. You can look at these are the two ships that I could technically upgrade right now because I have all the other ones out running missions for me, which is another big change that happens. They're not actually running missions, they're collecting pieces of 8 from my manufacturers. But this is what the ship upgrades look like. You see the materials are quite a bit. Now I've already actually upgraded my Cinderstorm or my Sandbook twice, so this would be the third upgrade materials that you're looking at for what you need. And you do need pieces of 8. You see that at the bottom there. So this is the heads up. That was something I kind of wasn't expecting, but not a big deal. I mean, this whole game, the end game is around pieces of 8 and generating it, so it's kind of comes to be expected there. But the smaller ships, you can actually upgrade all these. They did say that the smaller ships are now going to be more viable if you get them upgraded to use, so you're not just limited to the 4 high-end ships. So let's look at that. These used to be, the 5. These used to be the 5 high-end ships that you basically could take in and play at the end game. These were the middle ships, the 3s, and then the 1s and 2s were your kind of beginner ships. But now you can actually upgrade all of these ships up to level 6, and supposedly it's going to make them viable even for end game. Now I don't know how true that's going to be. We're still early on. I haven't seen that in action yet, but I think it's a really cool concept, and I hope it all works out really good because it opens up to a lot more different playstyles for people. And there's also a new ship, the Artificer, and it is there. It's unlocked through the battle pass the same way that the Bark or the I call mine the Guardian, I guess. It's the Bark class or the Healing class was last season. So that's how that changes. You can upgrade, and then if you look at the upgrades, it's one thing I didn't show you completely. If you hit V to view details, you can actually see what the upgrades do. So when I upgraded this to 1, I got the bonus health. 2 was the increased cargo. 3 will increase top speed, trimming speed, and then deep blue perk activates. So all these ships, and you can keep scrolling on to see more. Well, I can't get the scroll. Normally you can. I don't know what happened there. But let's look at this one for instance. So this one is a lot more upgrades because this is one of the smaller ships. So when you upgrade it to make it more viable, it's going to do a lot more. And you can see that this has the... Now that one, let me scroll fine. This has the River Rat and a couple other jousting abilities. It has a lot of perks. It's kind of a cool ship. I am anxious to try to level one of these littler ships up just to see how effective they are. So there's that. All right, and the other reason we came here... Oops, I hit the wrong button. The other reason we came here was to show you the racing, the regatta info and leadership board. This is the different races I was telling you about. So you can see there's 3 courses. There's a grand ranking. Complete all courses to enter that. You can read some info about it. So this is kind of cool. It's a whole other way, a whole other thing to do in this game. The top 100 players will win an exclusive reward and stuff. So it's the racing that's in the game now. So I thought that was cool. Alright, next thing I'm going to mention is, well, I showed you the ship upgrades. You're going to need a lot of material. You're going to notice that the refinery is going to now be able to do a couple more things for you. You can now refine some objects that you need for the ships. At the bottom here, you're going to see the wood pitch, the lacquer, and the dry casting sand. I think glass too. Yeah, plate glass was in there. Dark leather. There's a couple other things. So there's some new things down there. So if you're wondering how you get a certain material, come to the refinery. I think that's gonna show you what you need. 'Cause that's what it did for me.
You never fail to
All right. Next up, let's look at the map here for the manufactories or your business. So it all changed. If you own so many factories from season 1, you got these warranties to claim factories. I got 6 of them. So basically, when I started, you started with no factories. You could take them over in the normal style with the hostile takeover opportunities, which I've done a lot of. Or you can go and return these deeds, which look like this right here. Freeman's Helm lease. And I used all my other ones, I guess. I only have this one left. There's another style. And you can use these to turn in to claim a manufacturer. You just sell to it. So you just go to the manufacturer, and that'll give you one of the options under Interact, and you can actually use it to claim it. So what I did was I went ahead and did my section right here, which is the main section I did in Season 1. I did upgrade this to level 10. You did get a carryover pieces of 8. I've almost spent on mine now. Up to 300,000 carried over. I didn't have that many, but... one new thing is your manufacturers can now take damage, which is, as you can see here, when I was on earlier, it got attacked. And I had leveled it up to level 10. I now realize that may have been a mistake. I probably should have stopped at 8. But because, boy, when they attacked. And they were high-level ships, level 12s. And they killed me twice. I did take them out. As you can see, this did get damaged. And there's a little damage bar here, as you can see there. I don't quite know how it affects it. I think the more damage it would have took, the longer it would have took to repair. I have 10 hours before this thing is back up and running. And it's my main producer, so that kind of sucks. I'm not sure how I feel about this game mode. It was very, very tough for a single person, which this is all going to be single events, I think. I mean, it's your manufactory, so nobody else is going to be there to help you unless you have a friend online. Level 10 was very hard. Maybe level 8's more even balanced. Now, my ship is level 12, but I haven't done a lot of upgrades and stuff, so I don't know. That's more to come on that topic. Maybe they'll nerf it down. Maybe it'll get better. I don't know yet. I just know it was very hard at level 10, and I did not have very much success with defeating them. So that's a big change. This reset. The other thing is there's now these opportunities called a buyout opportunity, and you can go here and actually deliver the goods that are needed and just get that manufacturer. You don't even have to fight. You don't have to do anything else. I haven't done one of these yet. I've heard usually a lot of materials, so I don't know how well it's worth it, but I don't know. The other thing that happens is when it pops up for new opportunities, I've seen some pop up as a solo experience, so not a PvP experience like we're used to. You just go there and it's solo and you just fight NPCs. Nobody else can join it. You don't have to worry about other players, which I thought was kind of a cool thing, right? I know some people aren't into the PvP. So that's another part of the game that they've added. Now, let's take a look at the Battle Pass here, the Smuggler Pass, excuse me. Same system as Season 1. You use your points to upgrade stuff here. As you can see, I've spent on mine already, so I don't have any to spend. But there is some cool rewards. If you scroll back to the end here, you got some blueprints, some more pieces of 8. Here's the Shipmaster. You can get your ship unlocked. And lots of other cool stuff here. Pieces of 8. All the DMCs that you could want. So that's all there. Let's look at the challenges real quick. So you have the same structure as the first time. You have week 1 challenges, and I think these are pretty much the same for everybody. A bunch of them are the Dash, the new races that they've added. So like I said, I still haven't done any yet. Some merchant convoys. I always enjoy taking out a convoy, so that's in there. Defeat 10 chorus fleets. I've already done that. You're going to run into them. They're kind of like the Pestilence fleet from Season 1. So they're out and about. Just when you're out doing things, you're going to run into them. They're about your level. They're not crazy hard or anything. Let's look at Wave 1 real quick. So Wave 1 is... Oops, I got to scroll over. There we go. Wave 1 is the bigger or the more of the multi-week challenges, I suppose is the right term. And you can see pretty standard here. Some of them I haven't even done. Which is weird because I have done 4 hostile takeover events. But I don't understand why I haven't got that. But maybe that's not... Maybe it's different. And some more dashes in here. Some contracts. I've seen some NPCs with new contracts. I haven't done any of them yet. 10 cut-through cargo events. Upgrade your ships. Like I said, I've done 2 already. Pieces of 8 earned. Craft a brig. So this is actually the new ship. I don't think crafting the Brigantine is the same. I don't think you'll get credit for it, but I could be wrong. And then some more contracts for this. And obviously there'll be more stuff that comes in as the weeks go on. You'll get a week 2 and everything. Alright, I think that covers the main things that have changed in Season 2 of Skull and Bones. And like I said, don't forget, there's going to be free-to-play starting on May 30th for an entire week. So I highly recommend you come back and check out the game and see if it's something that you like. I really, really love this game. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have yourself a great day.